There you go.
Steve and I went fly fishing.
No, we're about to go fly fishing. We haven't started fly fishing yet.
We came to a spot to fish for you.
I thought we were coming for me. All right, Adam, what are we doing today?
My name's Adam. This is Steven.
My name's Adam. This is Steven.
Nope, it's Steven and Adam. Steven and I always go fishing this time every year, the same week every year for the past, I mean,
it's been a decade now, I feel like.
I think it's been a little over a decade.
Shit, we're getting old, aren't we?
We're getting old. So we've been coming out west to streamer fish, hopefully for some pretty big brown trout.
That's the name of the game.
Same week every year for the past 10 to 12 years. And, well, we're back on our bullshit again.
Hey, but at least the weather's nicer this year.
It is nicer this year.
I don't know if that's a pro or a con, honestly.
You never know this time of year out west. You can either have, we got hit with a winter hurricane one year.
Oh my God, was it like, I mean, barely single digits that week.
Barely. We got like 3 feet of snow overnight, and we've also had like hot.
Last year, it was a dry fly hatch in the middle of it. Like, they were just popping.
Yeah, if you haven't seen our last film from this week of last year, go check it out. It's called Fall Streamers on our YouTube channel. Brought some new fly patterns. Of course, we've been R&D'ing over the summer, gearing up for this this fall. So we've got some new flies to fish. We've got some of our tried and true stuff. Steve's already, Steve, as soon as he walked over to the boat ramp, tied on his favorite fly, the Sculperino. So we're gonna see how that goes.
Well, I mean, it's what we found out last year. Is, this time of year, sometimes they like that thinner profile. So I just wanted to make sure I was ready for that.
Steve, you know we cannot just sell like snakes and sparklers, right? We have to sell other flies than just the one that you like.
Okay, fine. We can do bottle rockets as well, all right? I'll cave on that. This guy, can you believe him? There we go. Yeah? Yep.
Couldn't catch a fish out of the guide's special water, huh?
Nope. I'm not special like he is, though. I'm just a normal, everyday, average guy.
Hey, he is a nice man. You talk shit.
He's nicer than I am.
He is a decent man.
So we've gotten a couple ones falling out, a little baby brown earlier. Very carnivorous after it. Loved watching that, but we had a stretch there where there was just nothing falling. We switched over to some white patterns, still nothing coming out of it. So we kind of rigged up a tandem rig here, got our natural scooter pie here and dropped a black leech off it, just trying to switch it up, get a little bit darker patterns there, hoping that profile could actually be seen a little bit better since this water is nice and tinted. And we had a nice follow on the black leech a few minutes ago, and then right as we were running this outside edge here in the slack water, this guy came up here and just blew up the scooter pie. Look at that guy. Nice, healthy fish, streamer eater. Just was hot and bothered and just wanted to crush that thing. It was beautiful to watch and really got my blood going. So I'm stoked. I'm having a great day. And I definitely need some more beer. So let's get this guy back in the water, see if we can't find some bigger fish. And hopefully Guide Adam here can find something bigger.
Or anything. Or anything,
yeah.
All right, now you can keep going back to your your government mandated bullshit.
No, go fuck yourself.
Listen
here, mother.
How about that one that just came out and ate the black leech that was like 8 inches?
2 things. First off, you can't talk shit until you land a fish. I'm putting that rule down there. You can start talking shit when you land it. Second off, I hate that fucking fly and I'm really upset that everything's chasing it. All I can say is I'm glad I didn't catch my fish on that fucking fly.
Listen, I don't know who hurt you, but it wasn't that fly.
How long you got?
It was a leech.
Dude, Wyoming is sick. Y'all have to come out here to see these 4-inch fish. This place is incredible. Everywhere. Place is lousy with them.
Lousy with them 4 inches.
On the maps, we saw there was a diversion dam on this next stretch of river. We decided to bring the right tools with us for the job to get the boat over the dam.
Yep.
Nice.
There's one. There you go.
Woo!
It's a better fish.
Yeah, that one's fine.
Net to sea.
Well, we've been missing a ton of fish on the black. Finally had a pretty decent one actually commit to it. So you've had a minute fishing and rowing the new boat. What do you think?
Dude, I'm actually enjoying it, man. Probably a few of my favorite things, honestly, is this floor right here. I don't know what it is about it, but I'm very lazy back home. I don't like to pump my floor up throughout the day, and that means every now and then you stand up rowing, you might fall in by accident. So this very, very sturdy floor is very nice. Besides that, dude, this thing rocks. You know, I've been talking about putting like boards down on mine, but I'm honestly thinking about reaching out to them and seeing if I can get one of these setups thrown on my raft right now, because having my boat box right here and not under my feet or not up there underneath the front seat, dude, that's just been a game changer. And honestly, probably my favorite part so far, especially being up front and fishing, is that cup holder they got hidden away underneath the thigh bars up there, which, by the way, those thigh bars are some of the best thigh bars I've used in the front of a boat so far. I haven't been in the back yet, but I've been noticing Colby using this one here.
I have not fallen out once.
And that's impressive, because in the back of most rafts that I'm in, I'm either locked in with my feet in the holes there, or I'm just sitting down. Like, you just can't stand. And back to what I was saying about this floor, super sturdy floor, super sturdy thigh bars right here, and the cup holder up front. I mean, it's really winning me over. So yeah, that's what I think about it.
That was high praise. That was really high praise from you.
You don't get that often, so make sure we have that record button on, because I'm not saying that again.
Normally you talk shit, but that was actually, you actually said some nice things about something.
Well, they built a good boat. I mean, there's a lot to talk about it, a lot of good things.
Well, keep rowing it.
Nah, I don't want to do that.
Keep rowing it.
That's fair. All right.
Row it that way.
Nice. That's nice.
Colby has dialed into the state of Wyoming
I'm here, guys.
like he did last time we came to Wyoming. Just what did you download Google Maps?
So I feel like
your head?
I ate something really weird at the gas station last night, and like just like an hour ago I had a total moment of clarity and it passed.
Was it the horny goat weed?
It might have been the horny goat weed.
All right, I give up. You want back up?
Sure.
I've missed enough water.
Oh, there he is.
There we are.
He just gave up too.
No, never mind. That was a joke.
Well, that's your final fish anyway.
That's fine.
There you go.
Oh, shit, there we go.
Oh yeah.
There we go. You gonna cut that thing off now or no?
Nope. I'm gonna tie it behind maybe a zonk. So back of the boat's been a little slow today. Kind of been following up, trying to really dial in that pattern, and you know, we've been swapping, I mean, quite a bit today, really trying to find what the fish are eating. And you know, this time of year, you guys come out west for one thing and one thing only, and mine's usually worm fishing, big worm guy.
Yeah.
So put on my confidence pattern, the worm, and I mean, pulled this awesome Snake River cutout. This thing is a tank. Came out, you know, we saw him kind of holding up in this hole. Adam kind of spotted him, saw him moving around a little bit. Took a couple casts at him, wouldn't commit.
Yeah, he knows my grasshopper before you got over here. And so Colby finally runs over, and I was like, Colby, like right there at the head of this pool.
Yeah,
like third cast.
Yeah, three casts in, it was like, yep, that's the fish.
That's him.
So yeah, we'll get this guy back in the water, and I think we're gonna scoot down and, you know, move out of this whole area and get back on the streamers a little bit, see if we can turn it off for the rest of the day.
Yeah, let's turn the worm off.
Yeah.
You turn the worm on.
Flip the worm off, streamers back on.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
The fishing for day one in the books, we were hoping to find some more fish eating streamers and not worms.
So one of the questions we get asked the most, one of the most asked questions is about gear, especially with streamer fishing. We get a ton of questions about tippet, leaders, gear, and then obviously how to kind of rig up our flies. So we wanted to walk you through what we were using. We have, just starting from the bottom all the way up, we're using 2 flies. We're using 2 of our smaller streamers today. Just like if you're nymphing, I like to use 2 streamers if I'm using single hooks. It kind of gives you a little more diversity, kind of gives you 2 shots at catching fish, and especially if you're fishing somewhere new, really helps you dial in what's going on. Are they keying in on the more of a natural color, more of a sculpin style, more of a bait fish over here? So we've got a piece of tippet connecting those 2. Our top fly is connected to one of our streamer leaders. If you haven't used our streamer leaders, they were specifically developed to streamer fish. I built these a few years back when I was guiding, and it's all that I use. It has a built-in swivel, which if you build your own, we also sell swivels, has a built-in swivel into the leader, which helps the fly from getting fouled, snagged, and the biggest piece for the swivel too is that if you are gonna swing or you're fishing like a trough or a current, it'll let your fly roll, which without a swivel, your fly doesn't roll, and that's a very natural, you know, for a wounded bait fish or a sculpin to roll with the current. So the streamer leader allows you to do that. Then we have that streamer leader connected to a sink tip fly line. This one is one of the favorite lines I've been using this year. It's the Rio Predator. So we have this in a sink tip. We have this going to a 7-weight Winston rod. I like their streamer rods. They're one of my favorites. So that's what we're using today. Let's see if we can catch some fish on it. There's one right off that drop, Colby.
They flash it. Yeah, you're right. Oh, you get him? Nice. Good one? Oh, decent. On the leech.
Brown or cutty?
Cut. Had to go back to the leech.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. All right, have y'all done fly fishing before?
Nope. You gotta teach me.
Well,
Yeah.
Where's the bail release on this reel?
Yeah.
have you ever watched a river runs through it?
No.
Get off my boat.
Fair. I read the book. Does that count?
No.
We don't read on
Was
this.
Brad Pitt in the book?
If you imagine it, yeah. So we definitely noticed yesterday that they were keen on that smaller, thinner profile. The black leech and black schloppenbooger were absolutely killing it for us. But towards the end of the day, that sun started sinking down. We started getting some more shadows in the water. They really actually started coming out and chasing bigger flies. I caught a very nice one on a white stinger minnow yesterday evening, and really had my head, you know, got me churning. I was like, you know what? Let's just keep that up today. And got out here. White really just wasn't working this morning. Colby caught a few really nice fish early on smaller black flies, and I was like, you know what? Let's just change that from white, and threw on an olive stinger minnow instead, and got this nice cutty. Wow. So I'll get that net.
Do it now. I can get him.
There you go.
Yeah, buddy.
Woo! Yeah, boy.
Did a thing. We were fishing for brown trout and caught one.
He finally caught one. I'm so proud of him.
Caught a real one, more so what we were after.
This looks very shelfy here, boys. Would you mind pulling them off? I expect something good here.
All right, Coach.
Thanks,
Put
Dad.
me in.
I did. That's what
Okay.
I did. I put you in.
Bro.
Nice one. Fishing's really gotten slow here in the middle of the day. The sun's up, these fish are sitting low. They're not really wanting to come out and chase as much. We're really having a downsize for success with these thinner profiles. The black leech has been killing it. The stinger minnow was really working for us early this morning. But unfortunately, like I said, we had to go to the smaller, thinner profile ones. Got a nice one here on the slop dog. Oh, come on, buddy. Big old football, he's hot. But yeah, the chartreuse slop dog, man, that thin profile on this guy, really got this one coming up, man. All right, that sun started dropping down. These fish started keying on these bigger flies here. Caught on an olive conjurer right here. The conjurer's got to be one of my favorite patterns we've come out with this lately. The white one's been absolutely killing it back home for smallmouth. This sun started coming down here. They started keying on these bigger patterns around here, and so we figured we'd throw it on an olive one here. And I mean that probably a couple hundred yards after we tied it on there, had a nice little foam pocket there, and this bad boy came out and just crushed the olive conjurer. So if you haven't tried this pattern yet, you need to get you a couple of these guys. Multiple articulations in it, swims nicely, picks up those microcurrents out there, and it's just flashy, really gets their attention. One of my favorite patterns that we've come out with lately.
You know there's got to be like a 25 inches somewhere in these rocks.
Raft
Pass.
There he is.
Nice.
You got that?
Ready?
I'm slightly hungover and slightly drunk right now, so it's just not going well for me.
Both of those things?
It's just not a good combination. But anywho, all right, cool. Yeah, we've been throwing those thinner profile flies all day. They've been working. Not my favorite thing to throw. And as soon as the sun started setting here, I was like, you know what? Let's put something big on. Let's do a little bit of head hunting and try to find something nice out here. You know, not a little dink. And lo and behold, put on a stinger minnow, a little bit chunkier fly, flip it underneath the tree, and look at this bad boy right here. Probably one of the biggest cutthroat I've caught all year, and I am so happy. Wonderful fish. Hell yeah.
I do believe. Brown. Yeah. What tippet do I have on here, Adam?
2 to 3.
Okay, ready.
Great fish.
Yeah.
Good boy.
Well, I'd say we had a pretty successful trip.
Absolutely. I mean, it wasn't the weather we were looking for, but I think we managed to string it together nicely.
Yeah, between, you know, using some smaller patterns during the middle of the day, and then finally in the mornings and evenings finding some pretty cool fish on a new fishery to us. I was really excited about it.
Dude, I was, especially that, like you said, those evenings, they actually started targeting the big flies like we were looking for. Couldn't have asked for anything better.
So we put together a full send Fall Streamers trout bundle that we are giving away. So to enter to win, you've only got to do a couple things. Comment below, make sure you like this video, and make sure you subscribe to the Blue Line YouTube channel.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Hope to see you on our next adventure.